Former Missouri Governor turned Senate frontrunner is now accused of spousal abuse and intimidation. The bombshell against Eric Greitens comes in a new court filing filed by his ex-wife in a child custody case. Thank you for being with us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. Our Sarah Maki is looking into these allegations. And Sarah, what are you learning?
Well, this is basically a request from Sheena Greitens to move their custody case to Texas, where she lives and where Eric Greitens has some business and political ties. But the reaction to these allegations has been swift. People from both sides of the aisle condemning the former governor, while he now fights back.
In a 41-page request to the court, Sheena Greitens outlined allegations of physical abuse and threats of political influence, saying that her former husband knocked me down and confiscated my cell phone, wallet, and keys. And in another incident, she saw him cuffing our then 3-year-old son across the face, yanking him around by his hair. She says he also threatened to use his political connections in their custody battle. Now, Missouri politicians from both parties are condemning Greitens, calling for him to leave the Senate race.
Given what he's done in the past, he has a long history of criminal behavior, that he should be in a jail cell with other people like him and not anywhere near the United States Senate.
Fellow Republicans weigh in, calling him a lying, narcissistic sociopath, a fake, failed politician, and a terrible human being. Even his former campaign manager adding, disgusting, but not surprising, unfortunately. Sheena Greitens is one of the strongest, smartest, and best people I know.
The mainstream Republican Party in Missouri has sort of been distancing itself from Eric Greitens.
5 on Your Side political analyst Anita Mannion says, we actually shouldn't be surprised to see so many Republicans speaking out against Greitens.
If it were up to them, Eric Greitens would not be their preferred nominee because he does have baggage.
And the Senate hopefuls campaign has fired back, accusing Sheena Greitens of mental illness and emotionally abusive behavior, writing in a statement, his ex-wife is engaged in a last-ditch attempt to vindictively destroy her ex-husband. Mannion says if Greitens continues his campaign, this could put more attention on the general election in November.
It could make it more competitive, and it could bring in outside money and interest groups trying to make this race one that the Democrats could actually have a chance in.
The Republican primary for the U.S. Senate seat is August 2nd. Several candidates are running to replace Roy Blunt, who has announced he will not be seeking a third term in office.
The cause of